Domonopolis. Dominopoulos. Well, I hope my new intro wasn't too lame, but welcome back to the Marvel Strike Force New Player Experience. This is a series of videos dedicated to brand new players into the game and kind of help you get hit the ground running and get going. So this video is going to focus specifically on Arena. So this is Arena 101. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like my stuff. So let's get right into it. So with Arena, when they first start you out, I suggest, because they give it to you in the first strike, one of those milestones is Spider Society. Spider Society does the best right off the bat. So let me actually pull up. I have my main account here. Let's switch over to the new account that I started a couple weeks ago. And you can see once you go into Arena, let's check out rewards, because this is the important part. The important part is to check out the rewards, because this is where you get your cores. And getting your cores, it's the lifeblood of the game. So save your cores, hoard everything. So if you look up at the top, that's a lot of cores. They just reworked this too a couple weeks ago, where you're getting a lot, almost double the cores you were getting before, just about like per position. So it's like right now in this new account, I'm up at 100 to 250. I'm not really pushing anything too hard. I could probably get up into the top 100, but you know, this is where you get your cores, and right now there's an event going on for Annihilators, which is the team you should be using for Arena as soon as you can get Annihilators unlocked. Use them in the Arena. But first, start off with the Spider Society. They can pretty much... I'm using a mishmash now that I started unlocking Annihilators, but they give it to you in the first strike, so focus on that. Your start rank, so when you can see I'm ranked, what am I ranked again, 228 or something like that. When you first go into Arena for the first time, when it unlocks, it's going to show you what rank you are. That's what number you started. There's 10,000 people in each Arena shard. So you don't worry about competing like a person like me who's been playing for 6 years that's got stacked accounts. You're getting input into, every new player gets put into a new Arena when you unlock it. This account started at 5,400 and something. So that's when I got put into the Arena shard, or when I unlocked it, and then it just made your way up, and you make your way up pretty quick. So each shard, and sometimes they condense shards when enough people don't play. I've never actually seen merging shards in my account. I guess the account's so old, all those people are still playing. So you don't really have to worry about that, but focus on Arena, do Arena, and rank rewards. So let me switch back over. Actually, no, I'm on the right account. So if you go into ranking, you can see who's up top. Now, as a new player, especially if you're free to play, unless you buy those bundles to get you jacked up to level 95 right off the bat, you are not going to be one of the people that is up top here. But if you do click on somebody that is up here, it's going to show you what they're using on offense. This is not their defensive setup. You're going to have to actually see them when you're going to attack them to see what they have on defense. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same for most people. It can vary, but you can see what they're using for offense. And this person has 36 million TCP already, total collection power. They've spent a few shekels on this account to have a 4.7 million team. That's probably bigger than the team I'm using on my main account, even though the team on my main account still beat it, but whatever. And you can see, let's see, check out the person at number 2. Oh my goodness, 59 million. That's the size of my main account that I've been playing for 6 years. So you're not going to compete with these upper ranks to start. And it was the same thing when I started my account, my main account 5 years ago. You got to learn how to jump the meta, and that's by saving your cores and hoarding your cores and pushing in at the right time to get the right teams to move yourself forward. So, but you can see, I'm hoping there's not too many of these guys. All right, 14 million is a little bit more reasonable, but still, level 97. Like I'm level 70. There's no possible way you can be up to level 97 without money to start. So don't focus on trying to get up to number 1 right away. We'll focus on that a year down the road, but for now, get into these certain rankings. So when you check the rankings, we can check by rewards. So these are the groupings for it. I already showed this, but positioning. So what I've found specifically in my arena, now everybody's arena might be different. The people that I'm playing with might be a certain way. But I've found that the closer I get to jumping into a new grouping, the more I get left alone. Now, if you're in a spot like, let's say, with this account, I'm at 228, I can go in. I could attack all the way up to 195. Let's see, 195. It's about high. I can jump about 30 spots, 30 something spots in this, and it's the gap is going to change the higher up you get. So now if we switch over to the main account, which is much higher in arena, that's this guy. So when I go into battle, I can only jump up a couple spots. I think 22 is probably the highest. From 28 to 22 is about as high as you can get to jump. And once you get into the top 20, you're only allowed to jump 4 spots at a time. So generally, even with this account, even when an event going on, if I chill it at 22, because the ranking rewards are, this is about to put you into a fresh bracket. If I'm chilling at 22, I get left alone most of the day. Again, this might be my arena shard. It might not be the same as yours. You got to feel it out. But the best place to generally hide, especially if you're at the top end, is number 2. People leave you alone at number 2. I don't know why. I think they're just waiting all day to attack that spot during the payout time. Because my payout time in this account is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The payout time in my other account is like midnight Eastern Standard Time. So that might vary from account to account, which is going to lead me into... all right, so positioning, try to hide it too if you can. You're not going to be able to do it as a new player, but slingshot. There's an issue with Arena that's been a known issue for 5 to 6 years now called slingshot. So let me give you a brief overview and do what you want with this information, but you're gonna see it one of these times. So if I go in, I'm ranked 28 now. Let's say I go in and I attack rank 22. Now it's going to not let me attack him if he's already engaged in a battle, but if he's not engaged in a battle yet, and I attack number 22, and I use all 5 minutes to do my battle, and that person is attacking, let's say, number 18, and takes 2 minutes to do the battle, because I finished my battle after this person finished their battle, I get shot all the way up to 18, and this person drops down. It's really broken, and people do it during payouts. Whenever your payout time is, people wait until literally they sit there with an atomic clock contacting Hubble to get the exact second, and to do that, to jump and land in the final position. It's a thing, and it's an annoying thing if you are competing. I'm in the position in my account where I don't care to compete anymore. I hang out in the 20 to 50 range. It's a quality of life issue. I just don't care to do it for a decent amount of cores too, but I just don't care to do it with my life anymore. But slingshot does exist. Be aware of it. It is annoying. But that's really it. The basics of the video: start out with your Spider Society. Try to get your annihilators. At the time of the release of this video, annihilators are being released, and finally the free-to-play method to get them is finally being released. And in general, when they release a arena-specific team, they tend to hold out longer than other players. It used to, before Secret Defenders, or right after them, we had a meta where just the new legendary that came out, or the new top character that came out, went into your arena team, and that was the best arena team kind of thing, which was nice. It gave a little more theory crafting into it. But this, especially Endgame Thanos, Gore, the newer characters are going to be the ones that you're going to want to use. Oh, and a Gladiator. The higher your Gladiator, the better, which is difficult, but that's really where you got to focus. So focus on your Spider Society first, because they do take out the Extreme X-Men and Annihilators, and do Arena and save your cores. All right, guys, I'm out.